as entrepreneurs, we end up getting stuck in a to-do list hamster wheel of busyness. We end up feeling behind all the time on our own self-imposed deadlines and then really struggle to balance our work and our lives. So we end up trying to multitask. If that is you, if you end up trying to multitask to get more things done in a day, this video is for you. I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why multitasking doesn't make you more productive and what to do instead so you can get more things done, but in less time, less chaos, and less stress. Hit the like button below if you are ready to get started. If this is your first time on my channel, I'm Becca Rich. I am a holistic time management coach. I help women entrepreneurs take back control of their day and get everything done in a lot less time without exploiting or sacrificing themselves, so they can grow a business that feels good and rest a whole lot more. Let's just get right to the content. What is the first reason why multitasking does not make you more productive? Our brains are not made to multitask. Simple as that. We are not made to do more than one thing at once. Our brains are designed to just accomplish one thing at a time, and what we end up thinking is multitasking is really just switching between things super fast, or maybe even super slow. So putting all of that pressure on your brain to do more than one thing at once is going against its nature. It takes a lot more time to accomplish the few things that you're trying to accomplish at once, and that is going to add so much stress onto your brain and onto yourself. I saw a study on Psychology Today that showed how multitaskers are 40% less productive, and it can take as long as 25 minutes to resume working after that interruption of trying to switch to the other task. For example, if you end up checking Instagram while you are trying to write a blog post. The best thing that we can do here is recognize, acknowledge, and appreciate our human nature, our brains. And this is where deep self-compassion comes into the picture. When you find yourself trying to multitask because you feel behind or for whatever other reason, pause, remember that your brain just does not work this way, and then figure out what is the one task that you want to focus on, write it down on a piece of paper, and have that front and center for you to remember. This is a practice. You're going to keep coming back. It's like if you've ever tried meditation and your brain starts thinking, you remember that you're thinking and come back to your breath. The next reason why multitasking does not make you more productive is because it dampens, it kills your creativity. When you are over there trying to switch between task to task to task, your creativity is dampened. You probably have a lot harder time thinking outside of the box, and especially when you are trying to start your own business and be of service to other people, you're not going to be in that mindset or that frame of mind. When you are just jumping from thing to thing, you're not going to feel like you are being of service to people in the world. And let's be honest, how many times have you had like a brilliant idea when you are washing the dishes or in the shower? It's because during those times you are just focusing most of the time on one thing. And the reason why that happens is because ideas are born from the prefrontal cortex, which is the forehead area right here. But this is the part of our brains that really truly can only focus on one thing at once. So as an entrepreneur, you know you need your most brain power and your most creativity, so it's not going to make you more productive by multitasking. And the solution here, or the way to move forward, is to define clear boundaries around your creative or deep thought focused time and try to uphold them as best as possible, obviously knowing that this again is a practice. You're never going to be perfect at upholding your boundaries, and perfectionism is just not possible. The third reason why multitasking does not make you more productive is because you are not living or working in the present moment. When we race through life without truly experiencing all the small simple things about it, we are experiencing much less. And when we continue to try to multitask, eventually it does start to erode our focus and our ability to pay attention, and stillness becomes completely impossible for us to even imagine integrating into our lives. When you are present and add more mindfulness into your day-to-day, you are more able to focus and get more things done and do it without the stress and the chaos. So the solution or way forward here is to practice mindfulness. practice more breathing exercises in your day-to-day and schedule them in your calendar on your to-do list as things that you need to do. And I know that there are some apps and tools out there to help you improve your focus and your brain's memory and things like that. So that's another way to integrate some training or exercise for your brain to start to be more focused and in the present moment. And if you'd like to start being more aware of where you spend your time and actually how much you get done in a day, because it's a lot more than you probably think, in the caption below I included a link for the Have Done list freebie that I have put together. Have Done lists are what me and all of my clients integrate into our lives and our businesses to actually help stop multitasking, because we actually see how much we've gotten done in a day, and it feels really good to celebrate ourselves.